Hi, my name is Nick, and welcome to Nick's Picks Watch Reviews. We are here with Michael from Zenith to talk about some of their releases from the last year, and also some watches that are just wild and crazy and cool, and maybe underrated in some cases. So we'll take a look at that. So, Michael, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Thank you. Hi, my name is Michael Pacheco, and I'm the West Coast Regional Manager for Zenith Watch Manufacturer.
Over this last year, we've seen a lot of hype and attention and clicks and purchases going towards the new Chronomaster Sport line, which, by the way, looks incredible. So how has the reception been from your perspective, kind of on the inside? Was that expected going into it? Was it just like this huge surprise, wow, we have this huge swell of attention towards this, or what's that been like?
Well, it's a hard question to answer in many ways, but certainly based on everything that we know about making watches over the years, we knew that it was going to be a successful product, but there was no way we could have anticipated what actually happened. So this was launched back in January of this year, and when it was launched within 24 hours, it had crashed the Zenith website 4 or 5 times just because of the amount of traffic that was traveling to the site. And within, I think, 48 hours, the brand had exceeded its annual forecast for the collection by a factor of 10. So it was a tsunami of response, and I think really hit an emotional chord with the Zenith people who really wanted us to make this watch.
Yeah, it is fantastic. I've seen a lot of attention go towards the the white dial, the Panda variant, and the black dial though is stunning. Like, you look at it, and what you don't see in the photos is it has this really high gloss finish on the dial that depending on the angle that you hit it, you get these really cool flashes. And I'll tell you what, it really is a proper luxury timepiece. You look at the price point and you say, okay, well, that's starting to get to the point where we are definitely talking about luxury timepieces, but it definitely hits that. Also, I have to draw some attention to the gold variant as well, the 18 karat gold. For me, I think of all of them, that would be the one that I would go for. It is incredible. So how has the reception been on that one?
Yeah, well, of course, color is a matter of preference, and by far and away, the white dial in the steel bracelet has really gained the most amount of attention. But like I said, color's certainly a preference. I prefer the black dial, and then of course, as you mentioned, the solid gold, with all of the different elements of the dial, with the indexes having gold on them as well, it plays really nicely together. So this was, in terms of the delivery, this was the most recent that has been delivered to us in the US, so it's still pretty new, but lots of pre-sold orders on this one as well. And I just got back from what we call our World meeting in Nice, where I got a glimpse of next year, and there's a lot more coming for the collection, so it's going to be expanded next year.
Well, that's fantastic news to hear. So, with the gold, what is the price point on that? I know that the steel is around 10,000. What is the gold run?
Right. This is 21,300 for the 18 karat rose gold.
Wow, it's an amazing deal for what it is, and certainly a gorgeous watch. Really impressive movement. So, do you have anything wild to show us this show? Like anything that's just out there that maybe people haven't maybe seen as much, or maybe not seen at all?
Well, it's funny you should ask, because we always take an opportunity when we are able to come to events to highlight certain pieces that are special. So for this show, I brought a very interesting launch from our Defy collection, which is the Defy Double Tourbillon Carbon. So this is an extension of the Defy 21 movement, but instead of the 2 escapements that are used for timekeeping and the 1/100th chrono, the 2 escapements in this piece are tourbillons. So right here you see, first of all, brand new case, which is made of layered carbon fiber, which is super, super light. And then here is your skeleton dial that easily shows the two tourbillons. So right here, you can see at about 8 o'clock, the tourbillon, which is a 5 hertz, 36,000 vibrations tourbillon, which is controlling the watch functions, the hours and the minutes. And up top, you can see a second tourbillon, which is controlling your manual wind 1/100th chronograph. So when I activate the chronograph, you're going to see the chronograph hand making a revolution once per second. So you can just imagine that tourbillon is a 50 hertz tourbillon, 360,000 vibrations per hour, and making a revolution every 5 seconds, which is controlling your manual wind 1/100th chronograph. And you can also see, and so around the flange of the watch, you can display the hundredths of a second. Up top, you see a power reserve here, which is to display the power reserve for the manual wind 1/100th chronograph. Not related to the timekeeping functions, but just the chronograph. And then you can see a nice open case back with a nice blued rotor at the back, but certainly a watchmaking marvel, and to be operating at that speed is amazing.
That's an amazing piece, not only from the perspective of the movement, which is just out of this world insane, but also the materials involved and the bluing. Like, you get the bluing on both sides. You get it in the rotor, but then you also get it kind of right here in this these ridges.
Yeah, absolutely gorgeous, and response to this has been phenomenal. So really, really nice. So now we have 3 different variations. So we have the regular Defy 21, and here's another one with the regular escapement. So 2 normal escapements, 36,000 vibrations for the timekeeping, and then a 50 hertz escapement for the 1/100th chrono. And this one also in carbon fiber. So we have Defy 21, the Defy double tourbillon, and then a new release. So we've taken the Defy 21 to one more level. This is called the Defy Extreme. So a little bit more rugged elements in the case. And you can see the bezel has kind of a 12-sided bezel, and then crown protectors, pusher protectors, screw-down crown, which makes the water resistance a little bit greater than the Defy 21, so it's up to 200 meters. And then my favorite element of this new case design is you have a quick release on the back of the case. You just press a button, and out comes the bracelet. So super quick change. So the bracelet comes off, and then supplied with the watch, you have 2 additional strap options that come with it. And here is just a fabric Velcro closure, or here's another variation comes with. It's rubber with a titanium folding clasp, which is also a brand new design, but really amazing.
Wow, it's a really impressive lineup. That double tourbillon, though, is something special. I'll tell you what. I haven't actually seen this at all. I didn't even know that existed.
Yeah, it's a relatively new launch. It's a limited edition, and then we had another version of the same watch in a different material. But it's a new release, and actually doing very well.
Well, thank you very much for sharing with us today. These are really exciting pieces to see, especially, a lot of these you can't always count on being able to go to your local AD, see them in the case, and so really excited to be able to see all of these in one place today for this event. So thank you for coming out. Thank you for sharing with us. And for anyone watching, please hit that like, that subscribe button, and that's going to be it for this time. We'll see you next week on Nick's Picks Watch Reviews. And until then, take care. And thank you once again.
Thank you very much.
If you like this episode, please be sure to subscribe to both this channel and the About Time channel, give this video a like, and hit that notification bell to be notified about future episodes.